And instead of looking over there, I'm looking at these cars on the right hand side. I'm also looking at their signal as well. On this video, I'm going to show you how to be faster at roundabouts. I'm going to show you what to look out for, where not to look too much so that you can be quicker at roundabouts. Let's go. One of the hardest things to do at roundabouts is turning right, especially at mini roundabouts, because we can have cars close together and you need to make a decision sometimes quickly. And the mistake people make is they focus too much on the wrong side. Most learners, when they first start learning to drive, they'll focus too much on the left, but really they should be focusing on the right hand side. So right now I'm in fourth. I want to approach this in second. I'm going to the right as well, so I'm going to check my mirrors, signal, position myself towards this right here. And instead of looking over there, I'm looking at these cars on the right hand side. I'm also looking at their signal as well. And once I can see that there's no one coming towards me, I'll make my move. So this car is turning, but the car behind them, they're turning that side. So I don't have to wait for them, I can start moving. What you see lots of learners doing in that situation is focusing too much on the left and also not paying attention to the people's signals that are coming from the right hand side. Another mistake which makes people slow at roundabouts is approaching in the wrong gear. So right now I'm in third. I can't see the right properly, so I should really be going into second gear. But what they'll do is they're going to approach it in third, and then they have to stop because third is too fast for this roundabout. And then they have to change gears, and then afterwards they'll make a move. But if I approached that in second, and if it was clear, I could have kept going a lot quicker. Let me show you what I mean. So this time, instead of approaching it in third, mirror signal, I'm going to slow down a bit, and then approach it in second. I'll check the right from early. If it's busy, I'll wait, but if it's clear like it is now, I can then carry on in second gear without having to come to a full stop. Another mistake people make is not knowing where they're going. So approaching this roundabout, I'm going to turn right, but sometimes learners, they'll forget they're turning right and they'll get confused, and then they'll start waiting for the wrong people because they haven't made up their mind about where they're going. So whenever you're dealing with roundabouts, make sure you fully know where you're going early on before you even get near the roundabout. If you don't know where you're going, ask the examiner and they will tell you again. Let me know in the comments, what's the thing that you struggle with the most when it comes to roundabouts, and I'll help you to fix it on the next video. When it comes to new learners, what you're going to see them doing is being scared of the people on the left. So they'll watch the right, and then once it's clear for them to go, they'll be too scared of the people on the left, even though they have priority. In that case there, all of us had priority. So the motorbike was waiting for that car, I was waiting for the motorbike, and then in that case it just took one of us to move, and then it breaks the deadlock. If you're not sure, just wait until someone else moves. Here I'm going to turn right, so here I should be focusing my attention on the right, and I can see a police car there is indicating, so all of us have priority over everyone, so the police car can move first, and then that car will probably move after, and then after that, don't be scared of this car now, they have to wait for us. So even though the car in front of them went, it doesn't mean that they're going to go as well. You have priority now because there's nothing on your right, so you can start moving. But what you see a lot of learners doing is, once that first car starts to move, they'll get scared of the second car and keep waiting. You need to tell yourself all the time that once the right is clear, start moving, and that way you'll be a bit quicker. Instead of being scared of the cars on the left, you should learn to use them as blockers. Hopefully I'm going to get an example in this situation where I'm going to try to turn right, it's busy on the right, someone on the left might come and block them, and then I can go. So right now I can see this van on the right, so he's got priority over me, so this van's going to block him, then I can go. But don't wait until that van is already in the middle of the roundabout to start moving, but then it's a bit too late. You want to start moving as soon as you see that van's going to come and block them, and make sure that they're going to block them for long enough for you to move. Even if you get a blocker, another mistake that people make is moving off too slowly. I'm going to show you what I mean by moving off too slowly. So let's say even if I'm in first gear, what you might see some people doing is, once they get a nice gap, is they'll just use the clutch alone and they'll move off really slowly like this, and then afterwards they'll add gas. That's going to be way too slow, especially if cars are coming towards you from the right. You might have had time before, but because you're moving off so slowly, people are now going to start coming towards you. Let me show you how to do it properly. This time, once I get a nice gap, I'm going to use the gas along with the clutch to move off quickly. So I can see a car coming from the right, so I'm going to stop for them. There's two cars, but there might be a blocker coming from the right, but it's not going to get blocked. Once I see a gap like here, add some gas, clutch up to the biting point, and more gas, and that way it's nice and quick and I'm out of the roundabout without causing anyone any issues. You want to be careful not to use too much gas or go too fast, because a lot of roundabouts have zebra crossings just after them, so you need to be careful that you're not going so fast that you miss people that are about to cross on the pedestrian crossing. If you'd like more tips like these, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you everyone who's subscribed so far. If you're not yet part of the channel, make sure you subscribe, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.